Yo, it's your boy Pete Camp here to chop it up with you on the NBA tip about the late predictions. You know what I'm saying? I got excuses, okay? My car broke down. I needed fresh draws. You know what I'm saying?
My car ran out of gas. I need fresh drawers.
I lost my keys. I couldn't get into my house. You know what I'm saying? They was running late picking me up to get there. The cab wouldn't come. Whatever the excuse you want to hear, that's what I got. Okay, that's what I'm coming with on the NBA predictions. But look, I'm a little late to the party, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But look, so it's a few surprises that I ain't gonna let it interfere with my bracket as I had it disseminated and all of that. I'm about to hit you with some TI words today because I'm just feeling like that. But as I had it, I can't think of the words that I want to say. Anyway, how I had it planned out, it didn't work. Okay, but I like because some things is throwing me off right now. First thing that is throwing me off is the Clippers and the Mavericks. The Clippers is zipped to 2 to the Mavericks. What? What's happening with that, Captain? I'm just wondering what y'all gonna say about this because the Clippers is so trash, and I've been telling y'all they the trash. Go look up my video about Paul George. He's the most trash player that you can ask for on the team. But I'm just saying. I digress. My nose running. I'm just saying. I'm wiping on my pants leg or something. But look, the Clippers is playing extra trash right now. They is 0-2. I didn't expect that. I had the Clippers going all the way to the not the finals, but the semifinals to face the Lakers. Because why not? Right? Even though I just heard some news that they tanked so they would have to face the Lakers early because they were scared. But as Ice Cube say, I ain't gonna say it, but if you're scared, go somewhere else. Don't go to church because we'll slap you in church too. Okay, you can get slapped. My grandma and my mama and people like that, we would slap you in church. Don't come to church if you're scared. Okay, because you will get slapped in church as well. We got. You know, them hands, they rough from hitting them tambourines. And clapping and all of that. We get down like that. But I'm just saying, look, the Jazz and the Grizzlies was kind of equal to me. They 1-1. But I think as I have my brackets written out, I think the Jazz is gonna smash the Grizzlies. I think in the end, it may go 6-7 games, but the Jazz is going to come out on top just because, they go hard like that. But the Clippers, man, I'm worried about for my draft, not for my draft, but for my bracket, because I have the Clippers defeating the Mavs, not easily, but, I definitely didn't expect the Clippers to be down 2-0. So the Clippers may not even make it to the round. That may just disseminate my little bracket right there off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Now the Nuggets and the Blazers, what do we have there? You know what I'm saying? I expect the Nuggets to pull this out. Looking at how the Nuggets played last year. So I'm not too worried, but the Blazers are trying to put up a fight. Now the Suns and the Lakers. Lakers had me. It had me a little worried at the beginning, right off the rip. Just had me a little worried because Golden State had me a little worried when they played the Lakers right off the rip. I was nervous. I didn't know that the Lakers was about to be bounced out of the playoffs if possibly beaten by the Golden State Warriors. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it was, and I was tuned in, and I was glad that they put their foot on their neck, but. I'm just saying now, we lost the first one to the Suns, but I don't have no. I'm not getting my Charles Barkley on. I'm not thinking that the Lakers is about to get knocked out in the first round or nothing like that. Like I think the Suns is gonna show their true colors, and they're gonna do what they do, and they're gonna play a good game or some good games, but they're gonna be bounced as usual. You know what I'm saying? we go on the other side of things, 76ers and the Wizards. 76ers is up 2-0 right now. And I think that's how it's going to continue. I didn't think the Wizards was really going to have no chance. I know they got a somewhat of a squad, but I didn't really think the Wizards was going to have no chance to really compete. I really didn't think they would be in the playoffs, to be honest with you. But, I digress. Going on to the Hawks and the Knicks. The Knicks I always look at sideways because they sideways lookable. Who looks at the Knicks like they about to do something? Not nobody besides back when Patrick Ewing was dunking on somebody. And even then, they were, shifty back then. So I'm going to just say the Knicks, I don't know. I think the Knicks are going to show their true colors and lose this. Even though I like that they got Obi Toppin and the moves that they made in the draft. But I even like, I hate that they got Derrick Rose because he's stolen from the Pistons, but for a bag of chips and a Snickers. But you know what I'm saying? But they got him. So it's like, whatever. Like, why, I'm just saying, Pistons, why would you give up Derrick Rose for like some snacks? Why would you do that for a pack of ramen noodles? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Pistons was like, man, I'm not giving up from ramen noodles. With cheese? Okay, with the cheese, I'll give them up, though. If you put a slice of cheese on the ramen noodles, I'll let Derrick Rose go. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Don't nobody even really eat cheese on ramen noodles. Okay, black folk do. But I'm the one black dude that don't eat cheese on ramen noodles. I'm just saying, man. Like, why y'all give up my dog for a slice of American cheese? I'm not happy with that. But the Knicks got him, and they gonna make him useful, as you can see, because he scored 26 points in the last game that they just played. And Blake Griffin get to the Nets and start dunking on everybody. Y'all not gonna raise my blood pressure tonight. My blood pressure is not going to be raised tonight by y'all taunting me over this Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin departure from the Pistons. Okay? You're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I expect the Knicks to still lose. Even though they got a notable contribution from Derrick Rose. They 1-1 with the Hawks. I expect them to still lose. I think they're going to lose out and face the 76ers. And then I think the Hawks shall lose out and the 76ers shall go on to the semifinals or whatever. The Bucks and the Heat have thrown me right now. I have predicted in my bracket that the Heat would smash the Bucks due to last year's debacle that I thought that the Bucks would smash the Heat. And now it has switched upon me in a way that I such cannot contain myself. Like, what is this happening right here? Y'all done whooped on them last not week, but last year. And now y'all want to come to the table and do this? Okay, because last year was the year that I expected the Bucks to whoop on y'all, and now y'all get to the table, and now the Bucks is whooping on y'all like I expected, and y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do, Heat. You're messing up my bracket. You know what I'm saying? Because due to last year, I coagulated my bracket to match up with what y'all was doing last year, and y'all throw my whole stuff off because you lose it 2-0. And now I want to go to the Nets and the Boston Busters because they've been busters ever since Paul George and them left. Okay, my man trying to do something with the beard. He trying to do something. What's his name? I don't know his name. I can't think of it right now. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. He trying to do a little something. He ain't doing nothing because he getting smashed on by the Nets. So, but that's how I had it in my bracket anyway. Nets beating them. Of course, the Nets going to the finals. That's why I had that. So in my bracket, I got the Nets going to face the Heat, which not there, you know what I'm saying? But it looked like it's going to be the Bucks. But either way, the Bucks or the Heat shall lose to the Nets, as I predicted. And I also predict that the 76ers shall lose to the Nets as well, because I'm just saying, the Nets have firepower that is undeniable. and predictable. They go off in spurts. I don't like Kyrie Irving that much, but I'm just saying they got Kevin Durant, they got Kyrie Irving, they got James Harden. How can you lose? And that's where the thing comes in, is how can you lose when it comes to the finals? So the finals, I have the Lakers and the Nets banging it out with each other. And, man, as much as I want the Nets, much as I want the Lakers to win this thing, I have to say that I am very shaken in my boots that they will pull it out. I don't know that, especially looking at the way they struggled against the Golden State Warriors, and they lose a game against the Nets. I know that the Lakers are going to have a struggle path to the finals because they're coming off injuries, and they're trying to get their lives together, and just like at this point they're just trying to get to the finals, right? I know they're powerful enough to do it, but they're having trouble revving the engine up to get there. So I'm worried about when they get there, what's going to happen. Now, I'm not worried about LeBron and AD being able to turn up, but I'm worried about the rest of the squad. And I'm worried about what days LeBron and AD are going to have trouble turning up, as they did in some of these previous games. So, man, as much as I would like to say the Lakers are going to take it all, I'm very nervous that the Nets are going to do it. And I hate to put that on video. I hate it because y'all are some busters that took the lightweight, easy way out and got everybody. Y'all made an all-star team, bro. Like, come on. Like, y'all would have had Aldridge, too, if he hadn't retired. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is, man. You do all that. We know why they did it. They did all of that just because they know LeBron and AD is coming out the West. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's going to be able to stop that. So they did all of that to grip up and prepare for this. But if LeBron beat y'all, man, oh, man. I never agreed with Shannon Sharpe on this GOAT talk about LeBron over Jordan. But if LeBron beat y'all with this team, Shannon Sharpe is going to have a great point to put on the board to say that Bron is the GOAT. Because I'm just saying, before now, I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way Bron is the GOAT over Jordan. I love Bron. Don't get me wrong. No way he should go over Jordan at this point. But if Bron goes and beats Kevin Durant and James Harden and Kyrie Irving and all these extras that they got, the GOAT talk is a real thing now. It's a real thing now. Even with him not catching up to Jordan just yet on the numbers of but the numbers of what he's doing on the stats is ridiculous. It's overtaking everybody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that the number. I'm just saying, look it up. Look it up for yourself if you got to. But this your boy P Camp. I'm just giving you my late predictions. Shut up. I don't care. Okay, I know. How you gonna give a prediction and they already start playing or whatever? Shut up, because that's what I do. I do what I want to do. This is my channel, okay? You don't tell me what to do on my channel, okay? If I want to eat grits today, I'll eat grits. You know what I'm saying? If I want to eat rice tomorrow, I'm gonna eat rice. If I want to eat it with sausage or bacon or eggs or whatever I want to eat it with, I'm gonna eat it with that. And I'm going to do it with pride, because that's what I do. And my nostrils is in the camera right now. Okay, wait. But you know what I'm saying. Either way, it's going to be a good year to watch basketball. But I'm just saying, I'm scared of the Nets. I think the Nets may have enough firepower to take it all. But I hope Bron and them can do their thing. So, Bron, please help us prove the world wrong. Let's get it. We'll see, man. I'll post the after video after what y'all think, after everything go down, see what y'all have. You know what I'm saying? But this is my late prediction. Get with it if you want to. Get with it if you don't. I don't care what you do. But post, like, and share, and subscribe, and do all of that you gotta do right now. It's your boy P Camp on the Camp Stamp. Get at me!